Intimate and intermingling is Amual with that which Amual has created. All thanks and praise is due unto Amual. Who is Amual, you may ask? Amual is the correct pronunciations of names of the creator that were given at specific times. Am is the correct pronunciation of the word that they call Amen, because that word Amen in the Egyptian language only has the vocal sounds of AMN, not AMEN. So AMN gives the sound like am, and that word means hidden or that which manifests from the realms of triple darkness. That was Egyptian times. And then the next word I said was you. That was the name that was given in the Old Testament, which was the four letters, or what the Greeks call the tetragrammaton, Yod He, Waw He, or in English YHWH, which has been perverted or letters added to it through the magic of grammar. The YHWH, they added a A. Now they spell it YHWEH. They added a A and an E and made it Yahweh. Or further down the line, they changed the Y into a J and made it Jehovah. But the actual letters, which the Greek calls the tetragrammaton, is four letters, YHWH, which has pronunciation of you. And that is basically has a meaning of living or self-existing. And the last word I said was all, which was given in the Quranic, the book called the Quran, which the letters that spell that name is ALLH, or Aleph Lam Lam Ha in Arabic, not ALLAH. It's ALLH. So they have perverted that name, all, which that's how you would pronounce ALLH, just like the English word all with an H on it, out with breath, all. But they added an A to it and made it Allah. So the correct enunciation for those who wish to know the word of power, who are able to call upon it, it's Amu-Al, which is the hidden living source. That's why I say intermingling and intimate is the hidden living source, which in Arabic it would be Bism al, which the Muslims say Bismi Allah, but that word does not mean in the name of Allah, but it actually means intimate, and intermingling is all, and that word all means the source. Intimate and intermingling is the source, which with what it has created, or what the source has created, the hidden living source has created. This power is intimate and intermingling with us and with everything, because without it, nothing would exist. So we are depending upon this power to be intimate and intermingling with us to allow anything to exist. And that intermingling aspect of the hidden living source, the intimacy of this power is like the intimacy of, let's say, for an example, the cat, Bess. How is the cat intimate? As you see, if you look at the action of a cat, when it rubs against you and doesn't lose contact with you when it's rubbing its body against you. That's how this creative source is with us. It doesn't lose contact, and it actually finds pleasure in being so close to what it has created, just like the cat finds pleasure in rubbing its body close to the object that it is being close to and connected to. Okay, and so with that, I say all thanks and praises be unto that power, the hidden living source. Now, I would like to start out by letting the Islamic world know that they have been deceived, because there's a verse in the Quran that says the shaitan says he will deceive everybody except the mukhlasin, but nobody seems to take much into recognition what is the mukhlasin. But according to my breakdown, it's the people who can actually use their brain. For those who don't use their brain, they're easily deceived. And this is what I'm about to explain where you are deceived. Anybody that has any keen interest in their so-called religion of Islam, it is known that this power, the hidden living source, has a major name according to Islamic authorities, which is Alif Lam Lam Ha, which I call Al, or which should be pronounced as Al, but the Islamic world pronounces it as Allah. And and this in the Islamic doctrine, it says that this Al or Allah has 99 attributes. Like if you look at the palm of the hand, that's the Roman letter 1 and that's the Roman letter 8. That's so that would be 18. And here in the palm of the hand, you have the Roman letter 8 and the Roman letter 1, which is 81. So according to Islamic lore, there are 99 names of Alif Lam Lam Ha. You call Allah, I call Al. 99. So 18 on the left and 81 on the right. So there are 81 names of Al, which they call moon, that start out with moon letters. And there are 18 that are pronounced with sun letters. For example, when they say Al Al Muhaymin, Al Muhaymin, I guess that would be one of the 81 moon letters, Al Muhaymin, because the letter AL and then the next letter starts with an M, so you clearly pronounce the L. And Muhaymin is the protector, one of the attributes of this creator that protects. But now, under the sun letters, you get the name Rahman, El Rahman. But they don't say it's spelled El Rahman, but seeing it's a sun letter, they change the L into an R and it becomes Ar Rahman. And they would say Rahman is the beneficent or something like that. So they change the L into a R and you get Ar Rahman instead of El Rahman. But nevertheless, to say there are 99 different names. 18 was starting out with the sun letter types, and 81 starting out with the moon letter types. So 99 names plus 1 equals 100 names that the Muslim world is supposed to call upon. But now let me show you where the shaitan has tricked the Islamic world, where the shaitan does say in the Quran that he is going to fool everyone except the mukhlasin. So most of you have never heard this before, but you have been fooled by magic or grammar. Grammar, glamour, and magic is all the same word. That's another story. I won't really get too deep into it right now. But let's talk about the kalima, which everybody supposedly says when they become a Muslim and they hold up a finger. And they supposed to hold up a finger and says, there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the prophet of Allah. But now, when they speak it in the Arabic speech, they say La ilaha illallah. See, they say la la, la ilaha illallah, la la. La la is not alif lam lam ha. La la. So they saying there's no God but la la, la ilaha illallah, la la. That's the one deception. That's not that's not one of the 99 names, and that is not the correct way you pronounce alif lam lam ha, because they're saying la la, la ilaha illallah, and then the second part of that statement is Muhammad is the prophet of how they say Allah, but they don't say Allah as it is written, alif lam lam ha. They say Muhammadar Rasulullah, Muhammadar Rasulullah. Through grammar, they take a L from the Rasul and they add it to the part to the Alif Lam Lam Ha part, and they change the word into Lula instead of Allah or Al. So they say La ilaha illallah Muhammadar Rasulullah. So they're calling upon Lala and Lula. That's the kalima. They're not proclaiming that they believe in the Aleph Lam Lam Ha. That's the first trick of the devil. Got the whole Islamic world calling upon Lala, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, Lala and Lula. That's your first trick. I'll show you the board. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm not in the right setting for you to see it properly. But so I'm just going to speak about it right now. Now, the next statement is a very oft repeated statement, which Muslims use quite often. And it's supposed to be in the name of Allah or the name of all, which they supposed to say in the Arabic is how they say it in Arabic. They say Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. So now they call upon La. When the word is clearly written Aleph Lam Lam Ha, they say Bismillah through. I don't know what grammar they use to make it come out La. But instead of calling upon Aleph Lam Lam Ha, all Muslims throughout the world call upon La quite often in many of their actions. So that's trick Number three, where the shaitan is food, you Muslims. They got you saying lula, la la, and la. It all starts with a lamb. I don't know what this preoccupation is with the lamb or the L. Lula, la la, and la. And at each point the word is spelled Aleph Lam Lam Ha, which y'all says Allah, but there's no Aleph at the end in between the L and the H. So, you know, you're calling upon La once again. That's not one of the 99 attributes, and that's not the way you pronounce Aleph Lam Lam Ha. Now, another another grand deception that the shaitan has fooled you Muslims into. When you say praise be to Allah, y'all say, instead of saying praise be unto Allah, y'all say Alhamdulillah, Lillah, Alhamdulillah. Lillah, that don't sound like Aleph Lam Lam Ha as y'all pronounce it, Allah. That don't sound like all, but it's another preoccupation with the lamb once again. So y'all have Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. So y'all got Lala, Lula, La, and Lila. That's all the names that y'all are calling upon instead of Aleph Lam Lam Ha, showing that you're worshiping and praising other than Aleph Lam Lam Ha. You have been deceived. So I've been commissioned to give you this warning. So whoever see it, may they heed to it and recognize, use their brain and realize the word is Aleph Lam Lam Ha, pronounced Al, as any person reading would know. When you see a letter, how they teach you how to read, they say when you see letters, you sound out the letters and pronounce as you sound out. It's not adding letters that's not there. So Aleph Lam Lam Ha comes out to be Al. And that word does not mean Al Ilah or the God. It means the source. The source, because God means nothing but the gods or that which is known as the devil. So I'm going to end that there to give you to contemplate on it. And if you want to get back with me, this is Sun Spirit, the ambassador of Amual, the hidden living source. Comment if you wish. Post it. October. What is this? 12 or 13, 2020. I don't know. You figure it out. Movement. I'm out.